British royal family is the most famous monarchy on earth. Centuries of ceremony, tradition, and carefully managed public image. But behind the crown, behind the castles, behind the official portraits, there is a history of murder, betrayal, treason, and secrets that the palace would rather you never knew. Here are 10 dark truths about England's royal family that history tried to bury. Number 1. Henry VIII had 2 wives executed on charges historians believe were fabricated. Anne Boleyn in 1536 and Catherine Howard in 1542 were both beheaded for treason and adultery. Most historians today agree the evidence was either invented or grossly exaggerated. Anne Boleyn's supposed lovers were tortured into confessions. Catherine Howard was 17 years old when she was killed. The king simply wanted new wives and fabricated the charges to make way for them. Number 2. Queen Mary I burned nearly 300 people alive in under 4 years. Mary Tudor, daughter of Henry VIII, earned the name Bloody Mary by burning 280 Protestant men, women, and children at the stake between 1555 and 1558. Her victims included bishops, priests, and ordinary citizens. She was simply following her sincere religious beliefs, and she was Queen of England. Number 3. 2 royal princes disappeared inside the Tower of London in 1483 and were never seen again. 12-year-old King Edward V and his 9-year-old brother Richard were placed in the Tower of London by their uncle Richard III, who declared himself king instead. The boys simply ceased to exist. In 2024, new archival evidence from the University of Huddersfield linked Richard's own servant to the murders. The case remains officially unsolved after 540 years. Number 4. King Edward II was murdered with a red-hot poker. After being forced to abdicate in 1327, Edward II was imprisoned in Berkeley Castle. According to contemporary sources, he was murdered by having a red-hot iron inserted into him. The method was specifically chosen to leave no visible external marks on the body. His screams were reportedly heard from outside the castle walls. His own wife and her lover had arranged the killing. Number 5. Queen Victoria's hemophilia gene spread to nearly every royal family in Europe. Victoria was a carrier of hemophilia B, a disorder where blood cannot clot properly. She passed it to her son Leopold, who died at 30 from a minor fall. Through her daughters, it spread to the Spanish, Russian, and German royal families. Alexei, the son of Tsar Nicholas II, suffered severely from it. His illness destabilized the Russian court, contributed to Rasputin's rise, and played a role in the collapse of the Romanov dynasty. Number 6. The future King of England met Adolf Hitler and gave Nazi salutes. In October 1937, Edward VIII, who had just abdicated the throne, toured Nazi Germany with his wife Wallis Simpson. He met Hitler privately at the Berghof for over an hour. Witnesses reported he returned Nazi salutes from crowds throughout the visit. Declassified documents later revealed the Nazi plan called Operation Willy as a puppet king if Germany successfully invaded Britain, a scheme to return Edward to the throne as a puppet king if Germany successfully invaded Britain. Number 7. The crown jewels contain gems stolen from colonized nations. The Koh-i-Noor diamond, now set in the Queen Mother's crown, was seized from a 10-year-old Punjabi Maharaja under British colonial rule in 1849. India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran have all formally demanded its return. The Cullinan diamonds were taken from South Africa. The British Crown has repeatedly refused to return them, stating that doing so would set a dangerous precedent. Number 8. George III's madness was likely caused by his own doctors and wigs. King George III suffered decades of severe mental episodes, the madness of King George that lost Britain, the American colonies. Modern analysis of his hair found extremely high levels of arsenic. The arsenic came from 2 sources: his medicine, which contained arsenic compounds, and the white powder used in his royal wigs, which he wore every day. His doctors were slowly poisoning him while trying to cure him. Number 9. When Catherine of Aragon died, her heart was found blackened and diseased. Henry VIII's first wife, Catherine, died in January 1536. During embalming, the physician discovered her heart was entirely black in color and could not be washed clean. In an era of widespread poisoning at court, this was interpreted as sinister. Modern doctors have suggested it may have been secondary cancer of the heart, but the exact cause has never been determined, or the result of long-term poisoning with black bile. The exact cause has never been determined. Number 10. The British Crown legally owns all unmarked swans, dolphins, and whales in the United Kingdom. This is not historical trivia. It is current law. Under a statute dating to the 12th century, the Crown holds legal title to all unmarked mute swans in open water across England and Wales. A 1324 law extended this to all whales and dolphins in UK coastal waters. When a whale or dolphin washes ashore in Britain today, it is legally required to be offered to the monarch first. The Crown still occasionally exercises this right. The British monarchy has survived for over 1,000 years by being very, very good at controlling its own story. The executions get softened. The Nazi meetings get classified. The stolen diamonds go on display, and the public is handed a coronation and told to celebrate. History is written by the people who survived it. Subscribe if you want to keep reading between the lines.